Hello everyone, graveyardgameyard here, and this is my second unboxing. This time we have Shriek, featuring Mort, the teenage dirtbag at the Gen Con? BenCon? What is this other con? Oh, BGCON. BGCON. That's what it is. So really excited to get this one open. Waited a while for it, and it's finally here. This is going to be a deep dive, so if you don't want spoilers, I will let you know when I start getting to that territory, so you can skip it or just stop the video altogether. There are a few things I will not be revealing. I know that there's a special card or something. I will not be revealing that, and I will not be revealing the weapons for the two girls. And also there are special cards where you need a decoder, and I will not be going through those either. Those are all for, you to find out on your own when you play this game, just like me. So without further ado, let's get into this, shall we? We got here the Mort side, and then we got the BGCON side, but it's covered with that little picture. So let's go and crack her open, shall we? All right. Been waiting a while for this one. This is not an actual series 4 or anything. This is a special feature, kind of like a North Pole Nightmare with Mrs. Claus and Cindy and Krampus at the North Pole. So here we have, flip it over. We got the little insert, which I do save these. I just fold them up and I have a little stash where I put them all. So if you want to pause it, if you don't have it, you want to pause it and read it, there you go. I'm not going to sit here and read that. Let's go with the BG side. I find it funny, BGCON. BG's staying alive. You think these final girls will be staying alive? Who knows? What I really like about this one is you have killers from the other ones, but one of them is going to be the actual killer. The rest of them are going to be cosplayers, and he can disguise himself as any of them and kill. So let's go with the BGCON side first. I love this part. I love this part so much. That's great. So I do like them flat. People don't like it flat. I like it flat. So, and that's my choice, and it's your choice too. So here is the map for BGCON. I know they have them sectioned off into certain areas. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm really excited to get this one onto the table eventually. And here are the rules and everything for BGCON. And then, of course, you can get you can also download the PDF of this from the Van Ryder website. Alright, so this will not be revealed. I will not show that. I do like that. That's a cool picture right there. Okay, now for this we have alright, looks like a purple or pink meatball. I'm colorblind, I can't tell if that's purple or pink. So we got that. And then we have the medical. Oh yeah, medical. It's a medical buggy. Medical buggy. Oh my god. There's a little meep. I'm gonna get it closer. No, well, no, it won't. You get the idea. Boink. Boink. Okay, so we got the terror cards, and I think there's a couple new action cards. So, here's all the terror cards. When the finale is revealed, flip this card over and place it on top of the booth deck. All right. Okay, so let's start with these. Okay, so you got the terror cards, then you got this X, and you got these booth cards. And then you got 2 action cards. So let's read these action cards first. Oh, okay, so they're both the same. So you got create a panic. Double success. Panic each victim in your space in the direction of your choice. 1 time. 1 star. Panic each victim in your space. You may modify each panic roll result by 1. No star. Panic each victim in your space. Okay. I mean, don't mean much to me right now. I still have to thoroughly read the rules. So. Now, I'm not sure if this is spoiler territory or not, but I will. Just wanted to forewarn you that I'm going to start reading these booth cards. So you have Van Ryder Games. So we have Van Ryder Games. 1 to 3 spawn a victim. 4 to 6 resolve a booth event. Outside Down. It is not focusing. Come on. He doesn't want to focus. There we go. 1 to 3 spawn a victim. 4 to 6 resolve a booth event. Are these all the same? Oh yeah, they are. Rumble Works. 1 to 3 spawn a victim. Hat Rock Games. 1 to 3 spawn a victim. Yeah. 1 to 3 spawn a victim. 1 to 3. Pristine Content. Publicly traded company games. Follower Games. Upstanding Citizen Studios. Soxley. Slate Mayor. Fortunate Fowl Games. And Finale Reminder. Okay. So it looks like they all have the same thing on them. All right, let's go for the terror cards. A lot going on today. Draw an event. If there is one or fewer events in play, 2 horror. If there are 2 or more events in play, resolve another terror card. Do not include booth events. All right. No one is safe. Reveal a booth card and place the killer in that space. Repeat the above effects 2 more times. If no one was attacked, increase bloodlust by 2. Next one. Someone is following me. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, panic all victims in or adjacent to the killer's space, and he will kill one. Killer choices. That, then that. Wow. That's a pretty busy card. What's the commotion? Yeah, he's going to perform that action, then you draw an event card. Organized theft. Come on. Remove the top card from each item deck. For each removed, apply the following effect based on the facing of the card. Face up, face down, event. Then draw an event. Come on. Jeez. I'm about ready to just go manual focus. Works better when I do it. There we go. Angry customers. If there are no victims in any of those spaces, discard. Otherwise, reveal a booth card until you reveal a booth with one or more victims in the space. One target on that space is attack using the following target priority: you, minion, killer. The target receives damage equal to the number of victims in that space if no one was attacked to horror. And then finally, we have Deadly Encounter. This focus. If there are no victims on board, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, that action, then that action. Okay, so tarot cards are all right for this. Nothing too earth-shattering. Nothing too earth-shattering. And it looks like we also have a couple of tokens. So we have... so on one side we got those guys. And then... looks like two... come on, damn it. 2 horror, 4 time, take any top item card, and then dice. Of course, I will find out later what all that means, because it means nothing to me right now at this time. Okay, we now have all the little mini cards. All right, we have our setup. So our first setup is... oh, come on. Busiest day. All right. Mega events. Now, there's not a whole lot of characters that you or meeples that you put on the board. That's because you're going to be putting the minis for the killer or the cosplayers on there as well. They're going to take up other spaces. All right, and we got last day. Usually last days tend to be a little somber, a little quiet, people packing up to go home and all that stuff. We got family day. And last for the setup, we got... come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh. First day. Oh, 4 in that hallway. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I actually wanted to set something here so I can actually do the focusing on my own, because that auto just was not doing it for me. Okay, so we went over the setup cards. Now we're going to go over the item cards, and I believe there are 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes. All right, let's go through these guys. For the first one, we have deodorant. Very important. You know, when you go to these conventions, there's a lot of people who really don't, use this enough. If you can afford a ticket to a convention, you can definitely splurge on at least one of these. Choose a victim in your space and panic the victim. You may reroll once, keeping the new result. Piggies. Our next item card. Convention beer. What is that? It's a sour. Used to roll, plus for all horror rolls for the rest of the action phase. Discard this item and all cards in your hand at the end of the action phase. Ooh. It's got one hell of a consequence, but almost worth it. And our next one is food. Roll a die and recover half that many hearts rounded up. Coupon book. Roll plus die when resolving the search action card in spade spaces. Convention program. You may look at the top card of the booth and or booth event deck at any time. That's cool. Magic potion. Discard and roll a die. 1 to 2, 3 horror. You lose 3 horror. 3 to 4, take any action card. 5, reveal your ultimate ability. 6, +1 die for the rest of the game. Wow. This card is awesome. This can be very cool. Wow. And you roll that 6. Oh, and if you have a couple close calls, yeah. I like that one. Energy drink, discard to skip the rest of, to skip the next killer phase. Cool. Convention staff badge. Victims will follow you when leaving a spade space. That's good. I do remember hearing that they will not follow you out of there. Magical medical buggy keys. Place the medical buggy miniature in your space. It may move with you. When moving with the medical buggy into a space, you must panic all victims except the ones following you. When moving into an enemy space, I may discard this to deal 2 damage to the enemy. It's like a hybrid of the, I believe the pizza van because of the panicking. But then again, the panicking is you panic with the van. So like when you go into a space with when you get the van, you roll a die. That's the space you have to go to wherever it rolls. Whereas this, if you go into a spot, victims will panic. All right, next one, and it's also a hybrid because I think with the gurney, you can like smash it into Ratchet Lady. You might be able to do it with a couple of other vehicles. I don't rightly remember. All right, next one. Hammer. Roll plus die when resolving the Creative Panic action card. Cash money. Dollar bill, y'all. Used to take a search action card into your hands from anywhere. Another cash money. Not reading it again. Van Ryder Games bag. I wonder who they are. Immediately discard this and take the top 2 item cards from any item deck. I'd like to go to a convention where they're at next time and put that card down on the table and just like take 2 items from their table. LARP shield. And for those of you who do not know what LARP is, LARP means live action roleplay, but I'm pretty sure we all knew that. If taking 2 or more damage is reduced by 1. Basic shield, 3 uses. Folding chair. If used at range 1, discard this card. Giant board game. Oh, I like that. That's yeah, I mean, that's those games can be pretty heavy. I think the heaviest one I have has to be Frosthaven. It comes in at like around 30 pounds. So yeah, those things are no joke. And yeah. Box cutter. The blade is a little dull. And the last one, box cutter. Okay, now we have our event cards. Usually there's 10, always 10 event cards. So, annoying reporter. Place the annoying reporter in your space. She must follow you when you move, and you lose 1 time. If she is in your space at the end of the action phase, In order to save her, discard the weak attack action card while at an exit door. Oh, yeah, that is pretty annoying. All right, next one. Swag Roulette. Reveal 3 booth cards and place a victim in each space along with a face-down swag token under each victim. The token follows the victim, and if the victim is saved, flip the token and receive the benefit. If the victim is killed, discard the token without looking at it. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Next one. Food trucks are here. You may save victims from the side hallway even if you are not in their space. Ooh. Event. We all know it's event card, duh. Ticketed events. Place 2 new victims in the event hall. Nervous attendees. Add +die to your horror rolls when resolving the Create a Panic action card. Cool. Stampede. Panic all victims in the main and side hallways, but only move them if they move into a spade space. Lunchtime. Put 2 tracking markers on this card. During the next 2 action phases, victims will follow you out of spade spaces. Remove a tracking marker at the end of the action phase. That can be helpful. Popular game designer. Reveal a booth card and place the game designer in that space. While in the same space with the game designer, you may re-roll a die of your choice once per action phase. If the game designer is killed, +1 bloodlust. Media Starlet. Reveal a booth card and place the Media Starlet in that space. The Media Starlet will not follow you under any circumstances. If you save the Media Starlet, you may look through the unused item cards and choose one to take. It's an interesting one. She won't follow you, but if you save her, how can you save her if she won't follow you? I wonder, maybe the medical gurney? I don't know. Event. Duh. Again, we know it's fucking events. Industry Bad Boy. Reveal a booth card and place the bad boy in that space. Immediately choose him to be your friend or enemy. Friend is saved. Lose 2 heart. Friend is killed. Gain 2 heart. Enemy is saved. Enemy is saved. Enemy is killed. Do not increase bloodlust. Okay. Now for the booth events. Tragic accident. Kill 1 victim in the booth space. If no victim is in the space, bloodlust instead. Yep, yeah, where are you? Shady practices. Place the killer in the booth space. New hotness. Place 2 new victims in the booth space. I keep forgetting to read that flavor text. Star sighting. Do you know who that is? If there are no special victims in play, reveal event cards until you find one with a special victim and resolve it. Then shuffle the revealed cards back into the event deck. Take the special victim closest to the booth and place it in the booth space. Cosplay Conundrum. Move all victims 1 space closer to the killer. Mega Sale. Place the Mega Sale token in the booth space. You may roll an additional die when searching in this space. Wet floor. Place the wet floor token in the booth space. When you move to this space, you must end your movement there. Shoulder to shoulder. Place the crowd token in the booth space. While you are in this space, you must roll one fewer die, minimum of one, when resolving action cards. Ah, that sucks. Sold out. Panic all victims in the booth space. And the last one. Free promo card. Move all victims from adjacent spaces into the booth space. All right, so that wraps up the setup events, item cards, and booth cards, along with the terror cards and the terror and booth. Yep, terror, booth, and what are these? Oh, booth event cards. All right. And yep, I am definitely going to be putting these back in here for now because I still got to sleeve all this stuff. Still have to sleeve it before I take it to the table. There we go. And I always put these underneath. All right, that's it for the BGCON side. Now we're going to move over to Mort, the teenage dirtbag. And just like before, love it. Hey, wait a minute. Little crease there. Hopefully that won't be too bad. Here is his board. The Mort board. Very interesting. And here's his, oh yeah, I remember people were saying this is one of the first stapled ones. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and read it. You can also download this from the Van Ryder website in PDF format. It's the Tormentor outfit. I like it. Oh, yeah. This is the card I was mentioning about that I'm not. So, yeah, I'm not. So, yeah, this I will not be opening. So, no, not doing that. And obviously not doing that one either. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so this is the this is the suspect bag. And here's all the I'm not going to show these one by one. I mean, if you have the miniatures already, it's them just in smaller format. And it's all the same guys. So I'll just right in there. Yeah. Yep. I'll probably keep these. These are the suspects, I believe. Or no, informant meeples. These are the informant, you know, those are, yeah, okay. These are the informant meeples. I'm actually just going to keep these in here. This is your secret, super duper secret decoder. That's important. And if you misplace it, then ooh, it's a lot of cards. So you got 3 things here. So you got, oh yeah, okay. These are the, okay. So these are your suspects. So you got Fright, Geppetto, Hans, Ratchet, Baghead, Big Bad Wolf. And you got Hunter, Tormentor, Taserface, and Krampus. And then these rest are for the regular thing. So more stuff to punch out. All right. Glad I got the capsules for them. There are a lot of cards. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, so first you have your terror cards. Then you have, oh yeah, here's your, oh. Oh, okay, these are your, and there's your two heroes. Okay. All right, so these we're not going to go into. We're not going to go into these cards. So I'm going to put these aside. Put them off camera. There we go. And then you have two action cards. All right, so the first one is Interrogate. So 2 stars, panic the suspect and reveal 1 clue, lose a time. 1 star, panic the suspect and reveal 1 clue, lose 3 time. No success, gain a horror, lose 3 time, panic the suspect and take this card back into your hand. And then your other card is Coerce. Can only be revealed when in the same space as an informant. Or can only be resolved, my bad. Double success, remove the informant from the game and reveal 1 clue. One success, remove the informant from the game and reveal 1 clue, lose a time. No success, lose 2 time. Oh, I see how this is. Well, again, I'm not sure what's going on. This looks like this is the same on both sides. Yeah, this is the same on both sides. Obviously I'll find out why. So, okay. And then you have the dark power cards. First one is Toxic Whispers. Roll 1 fewer die when resolving, interrogate, or coerce to a minimum of 1. Anonymous Terror. Each unrevealed clue counts as 2 clues when the finale is revealed. Relentless Paranoia. When saving an informant, do not lose a horror. And for the epic, it will be Snitches Get Stitches. After replacing suspects with informants from revealing a clue, roll a die. On a 1 to 4, kill 1 informant that was just placed. Wow. That's kind of bad. All right. You know what? I am actually not going to read these. I'm not going to read these. Nope. Nope, I am not reading these. Leave that as part of the fun. I am not reading those, which leaves us with just the terror cards now. Our first terror card is Minor Dark Power, Stockholm Syndrome. When a suspect moves, all informants in the space move with them. While in a space with a suspect, informants will not follow you and cannot be saved. Discard this card when the finale is revealed or after resolving a double success on either an interrogate or coerce card. Only the minor dark power can be discarded per successful resolution. Notorious reputation. During the panic phase, any suspect or informants in your space will panic. And same thing as this. And we got quick slash. Whenever you reveal a clue, lose a health. A mask in the crowd. If there are no victims on the board, blah, blah, blah. Place suspect in the space with the largest group of victims. If tied, place in the space with more informants. I'm on you. Trade-off. Resolve one of the following. Discard, interrogate, or coerce. Then resolve one of the following, but not from the same column as your choice above. Yee. Swarm of masks. Move the matching suspect towards the closest suspect, not itself, using Mort's current movement value. Then remove above effect twice more, resolving each time. For each space with more than one suspect, gain a horror, max 3. Do you like scary movies? Discard all interrogate and coerce cards from your hand. If no cards were discarded, gain 2 bloodlust. I want to see what your insides look like. Alright, we'll target her, go after her and attack. If no one was attacked, gain a horror. Same one as before. Everybody's a suspect. Closest victim, move to, attack. If no one was attacked, gain a horror. And it's the same one. Same one. Cosplay photo op. Move yourself and all victims one space closer to the nearest suspect. If you are in a space with a suspect, lose 3 time, gain a horror. Pandemonium. Panic all suspects and informants, gain 2 horror. And that's the same one. Same one? No, it's not. Okay. Meta Massacre. Repeat this effect 3 times. Ouch. Yeah. Alright, so there we have... Oh, forgot the most important thing. The final girls. So as you notice, it's not a... it's not like a normal, placing victims on there or anything like that. So we got, for Adrian... Each time you save a victim, gain time. Place a victim on this card and roll a die. If the result is lower than number of victims on this card, you may flip it over. Keep the victims on the card if you flip it. Maureen's card. Victim. I think it was... yeah, result is lower than the number of victims on this card. Yeah, okay, so basically it's the same thing. Okay, and Adrian's, you may discard 1 victim from this card in exchange for one of the following. Or discard 2 victims from this card in exchange for one of the following. For each additional victim saved, place the victim on this card. And Maureen, once per action phase, you may discard 1 or 2 victims from this card to resolve any 1 action card from the action tableau as though it was played from your hand. Ooh. If you choose to discard only 1 victim from this card, remove the action card from the game after resolving its effects. Oh, wow. Yeah, that can be pretty brutal. Critical strikes, anyone? Alright, so there you have it. That was all I'm going to reveal for Shriek, featuring Mort the Teenage Dirtbag. Like I said, I was going to read these, but 2 things. There's a lot to read on both sides. And 2, I just don't want to ruin anything, because I know these have something to do with those clue cards, so leave that to you when you go to Sleuth, and I don't want to read those either. So that's very cool. I like it. And my guess is that this stays on the board until this stays on the board until one of the cards is revealed. So, and it doesn't matter which side, because it's both the same. Yeah, it's both the same. So, all right, I will pack this stuff up. And I'm looking to do this sometime within the next week or so to play. Finally put on the table to play. I cannot wait. This looks like it's going to be a fun one. In-depth one. A real difficult one. I don't know if it's as difficult as Inkinyamba, because Inkinyamba's a pain in the ass. I still can't believe I beat him with Grandma. In the Sacred Groves, nonetheless. Good Lord. Alright. Alright, so the OCD in me wants to get this back in, but it's not, and I'm freaking out over this. There we go. Alright, so we got the secret decoder, and we got that. Put the decoder there. I think the two girls, are they here too? I think they are. Yeah, they are. I see them. And then we'll put that there. And then this will get folded up and stored. I'll just put it in there for now. Oh, no, I can't. That's right. Then. And there we have it. Shriek. Featuring Mort the Teenage Dirtbag. Again, I can't wait to play this. And I cannot wait to do it on a live stream for you guys. Look for that in the next 2 weeks or so. I do thank you for staying here and watching me unbox and listen to me drabble on and on. Just be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't. And catch you on the streams. Alright, take care everyone. Bye.